Hey, it's Wilson. So you've taken your photos and they look okay, but not quite like the photos that you see on Instagram. I've been shooting weddings for the past 9 years, and today I'm going to share with you 3 tips to elevate your photos to the next level. Let's get started. Here we have a photo and it's pretty good, but it's crooked. Simply straightening the photo by aligning the horizon line or the edges of the walls and billings to the edges of the photo will save you from looking amateurish. Compare these 2 photos, one crooked, one not. And here they are side by side. It can be super subtle sometimes, but it's these subtle things that will take your photos to the next level. There are 2 exceptions to when a photo shouldn't necessarily be straight. The first is in a more journalistic photo. The crookedness of the photo makes the photo less stiff and more lively. The second instance is with equipment. Some lenses just have too much lens distortion for the image to be straight. Take an image from a GoPro with its fisheye lens, or any sort of wide-angle lens for that matter. In these instances, it may be best just to make sure the center of the image is relatively straight. A trap that I often see beginners fall into is overdoing their edits. If vibrant photos are good, why don't I turn the saturation to max? If clarity is good, why don't I turn that to max? One thing that I like to say is you don't want to overcook your photos. Cooked food is good, overcooked food is not. By not editing your photos to the max, you show that you know what you're doing. Sometimes even hitting the auto function on your editing program can overdo your edits. The good thing is that there's so many editing styles out there that with some dedication and time and tinkering, I'm sure you'll find what works well for you. One of the biggest things you can do to elevate your photos to the next level is to use a preset. If you're just coming off Instagram, you may be more familiar with the term filter. To be honest, the filters these days on Instagram have come a long way since the early days of the app. The filter that I like to use on Instagram for my phone photos that just appear on my story is called Oslo. Now if you really want to take your editing to the next level, you'll need a program where you can apply presets to, such as Adobe Lightroom. First off, I just want to say that presets aren't totally necessary to bring your photos to the next level, but they do help to make things easier, especially since you can buy professional photographers' presets right off the internet, and they just put them up there for you to purchase. Once you buy your preset, they should come with instructions on how to install them in Lightroom. It's a pretty straightforward process and it should only take you a few minutes. Here are a few different presets on the same image. I bought these presets from a company called Tribe Archipelago. If you're into the film look, there are presets designed to emulate the look of film photography as well. The ones I'm using here are from VSCO and they're actually quite old. If you're looking for the best these days, I'd check out Mastin Labs. And here's my preset with the before and after. The after image is actually a bit edited as well. It's brightened and I adjusted the color temperature to suit the mood a bit better, but the preset actually did most of the work. Whether you're just going to start small and straighten up those photos in your phone, or you've gone all the way to find yourself a fancy preset, I hope you found something here that will take your photos to the next level. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment and I'll be happy to get back to you. See you next time.